So today we're going to be taking a look at this pair of Ratchet Pruners, which was sent to me by DURXO at no charge for this review. And I was just getting ready to go out into my garden and prune my tomato plants. And I thought, you know what, before we go out there and prune the tomato plants, let's see how well it does inside with a big stick and make sure that we're going to be able to prune everything that we want to prune. Before we get to the pruning process, let me talk about these pruners first. So when you look at the pruners, you got a really nice ergonomical shape handle. You've also got a really soft pad up here on the top for your palm so that you can apply the pressure that you need to apply. And then you got plenty of finger space here so that you can squeeze as hard as you need to squeeze. What I really like about these pruners is that this blade right here is replaceable. All you do is you pop up this locking ring right here, and then you're going to unscrew this. Now, I'm not going to do that again for this video. I did it earlier, and one thing that I will say is that when you go to snap that ring back on there, you may need to use a pair of pliers because it's in there really tight. But this is just a screw that goes all the way through the blade to hold it into place. You got your ratchet right here in the center. You got your lock right here for your thumb. You also do have a little blade cleaner right up here at the top that just pops out with your thumb if you get some debris stuck in your pruner itself, and it's just a little soft pad here so that you can clean your blade. So before we go outside and do a little pruning in the garden, I just want to show you how well and how sharp these pruners really are. So this branch here is probably about a ½ inch in diameter. We're just going to go ahead and show you how that works. So all we're going to do is squeeze it one time, and it's going to lock. You can hear it lock into place. So I'm not having to apply constant pressure. Going to squeeze it again. That's 2 clicks so far. And then a third click. Just like that. You see that? Perfect cut, straight cut across there. I'll do it one more time for you. Now, when you're doing something of this diameter, you want to make sure that you do have a really good grip on these pruners so that you can apply the pressure that you need to apply. Now, I can do this just one hand. Really nice. So I know I'm not going to have any trouble out there pruning some of my bushes, but let's get out there and show you how it works in the outdoors. Okay, so I pruned these last year, and obviously they're ready for a pruning this year. And the diameter is going to determine how many clicks it's going to take in order to prune your bush or your plants, whatever you are pruning. Now, it's not always going to take 3 clicks. Sometimes it's just going to cut right on through there. And I want to show you what that looks like. So we can just prune these back. Just 1 click. You see that? Just super easy. It's when you get into the larger diameters that it's going to take a couple of clicks to cut it on through there. But you can see, no trouble at all. We're just zipping right on through this. Again, as I said, when you get into the larger diameters, that's when you're going to be doing the ratchet. If you're looking for a really nice pair of outdoor pruners, I would definitely recommend a pair that is a ratchet so that if you do happen to come across a larger branch or a larger stem that needs to be cut, you don't have to struggle with trying to squeeze that with 2 hands. You can ratchet it. It's going to hold it while you go ahead and get your grip strength back. And then you can squeeze it again for a second click. And then you can get that grip strength and get it in your palm correctly and squeeze it one more time to cut that down to prune that back to where it needs to be. Ratchet pruners are definitely a strong, sharp set of pruners that I would definitely recommend for your home.